Hey guys, Neo here, and we're back in Space Engineers. So, between last episode and this episode, we had a little bit of some difficulties. I unfortunately didn't get it on camera, so I'll just give you the gist of it. I was taking apart the yellow rescue ship so we could, use its parts and scavenge it and install it. And I removed the cockpit prematurely, and the whole darn thing started floating away before I could catch up to it. The assembler had broke off of it, and yeah, it was a nasty, nasty situation. Its remains are still floating around somewhere out there, but what we managed to do is I went out and I kidnapped one of the passing by ships. Shh, piracy is bad. Not really. Well, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I got a passing business shipment, which is one of the ones with the solar sail and usually has a bit of uranium on it, and got it back here to the base, took it apart, got a new assembler set up, the refinery set up, which is still not quite right. For some reason, the refinery's not pumping into the assembler like it should. Got a medical base set up here. And down here, which I guess actually would be up, if there is such a thing as up in space, I used a bunch of these interior columns to create cabling. And I took the solar cells or solar panels from the business shipment and hooked them up here, so we have a little bit of a power reserve, because we also ran out of uranium, which was a really bad situation. I was down to like 15% energy, and yeah, it was a bad time. I managed to drift out there with less than 15% energy and get in the cockpit and recharge my suit. So yeah, that was basically what happened between now and then. I did manage to get a little bit of mining done, expanded the platform a bit, and so we're starting to get things set up. Today, I think we're going to work on trying to get everything we need to build a small ship. Get a mining rig going. Probably nothing extravagant for now. But, just something to get the job done so we don't have to do the mining manually. So let's head over to the good old assembler here and see what we're going to need. As you can see, got a little bit of mining, a little bit of refining done. And so I know I'm going to need assembly. Okay. I know we're going to need a cockpit. So let's go ahead and have it start pumping out that. We need nickel. Need to go find some nickel before we do that. Alright, so what we can do though is, we need nickel for the landing gear too. Alright, so we're going to have it start working on a couple of thrusters for us. Let's say one large, need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 smalls. We'll get that going. And let's go see if we can track down some nickel. There should be something in here somewhere. And where is my drill? Why is my drill not activating? Oh, that's not cool. Did I somehow lose my drill? Are you joking? You gotta be joking me. Oh, man. Like I said, rough starts everywhere. Okay, let's check see if I stuck it in here or something. Oh, okay, I feel a little better now. Okay. Well, we got silver that way. Cobalt that way, iron that way. What about over here? Iron, silicon, platinum, iron everywhere. We look as iron. I swear that's gold. Yeah, okay, it is gold. It's more silicon. Alright, tell you what, I'm going to go looking for nickel, and I'll be back once I find some, get it mined, and we can start getting some stuff made. Oh, right there. Perfect. And I'm not in the gravity field, though. so that means this is going to be fun. So we're going to have to do this slow. Anyway, I'll be back. Let me get some of this mined up, and we'll take it from there. Alright, we're back, and I've actually managed to find some nickel, a little bit of platinum, some more gold, a little bit of stone, obviously, some cobalt, silicone, and iron. Didn't have to go too far. I did, however, just to make things a little easier, have to crank up the gravity generator quite a bit, so I need to turn the field back down on it to conserve on power, because right now with it all the way up we only have about 23 hours worth of power, so we're going to set that back down to about 50-ish all across the board. Back down to about 0.8. Oh, look at that. Only 19 hours. Of course, then again, the refinery's running right now, too. So, yeah, we're going to have to get a mining ship going pretty quick and start finding some uranium. Okay, let's see where we at. We haven't quite made it to the nickel yet. If I can swap that. Yes, I can. Sweet. There we go. Get that nickel refined. I need to rearrange this obviously at some point, so these two play nice with each other. I wonder, is there, yeah, there is an access port on the back, so I can just drop this down. Gotta figure out better arrangement. Really do. Maybe if I lay the refinery on its side. Does it have an access port? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna lay the refinery on its side, and anyway, we'll get that done later. Go ahead and grab that nickel and drop it in the assembler. Production. Okay, so we have thruster components, and now let's go back over here. And we should... Are we missing platinum ingots? Really? Should have some of that going in here too. Platinum, platinum, platinum. There we go. Alright, so we'll get some of that cooking. Anyway, while that's going, so I've been doing some multiplayer survival games with some of the guys in the NOG community. And, man, we're really hoping that eventually they're going to get some dedicated servers up. What's your guys' thought on that? I mean, would you like dedicated servers? Because I know I sure would. Because we've had some problems with, you know, lag, just hosting off of everybody else's computers and such. Particularly mine. It seems like when people join my games, they get some rubber banding issues and whatnot. Kind of sucks. Looking for a landing gear. Production. Landing gear. Okay, so we don't quite have enough for the thruster components. It looks like we'll have to get hold of some more platinum. Maybe we can at least get the landing gear built and get the body of the ship started. We can hope, right? I think we're going to be good here in just a second. Alright, tell you what, I'm going to let this thing do its work. I'm going to pause the video yet again, and we'll be back when I have some more components to work with. Alright guys, And we're back, and we have a few things to work with here, so let's get a frame started. Has anyone else noticed, post these recent updates, I was always able to lock the landing gear in place on a platform to, get things going. But now I can't seem to do that when I create a new small ship. I don't know what is causing that, but it's kind of annoying. If you guys know why that's happening, you'll have to excuse. I'm in the vent. I'll have to fix that. Be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, if you guys know why that is happening, I would love for someone to shed some light on it for me, because I really don't like just sitting here letting it float in space as I'm building a ship. It's rather annoying. Because, slightest bump and away we go. Let's see. So like I said, this is going to be a simple drill ship, I think, because we don't have a lot of resources to work with at the moment. So we're just going to be probably one bit. Later, I'm going to expand it up to probably 8 drills, because that seems to work best for me for, small mining ops, obviously. And we'll, of course, keep going and get bigger and better mining ships, and just start chewing through these rocks like there's no tomorrow. Okay, what am I looking for here? That is what I'm looking for. But that is not what I want yet. I want to put one more block. Oh, do I not have any more steel plates in my inventory? Figures, right? Okay. Okay, so all those are in. Let's grab some more steel plates out of here. Ah, it's in the cargo container, right. I'll grab a couple hundred for the moment. Okay, so let's see. I wonder if we can make... probably shouldn't try to do a conveyor yet. Probably should just work with the drill. Maybe try and slap a collector on it. I don't know if we're going to have the resources for that or not. Yeah, let's just go with a basic setup for now. What am I missing? Hello? Is it too close? There we go. So yeah, just a basic driller. Nothing spectacular. Okay. Let's grab some, take that out and that out. Grab some wedges to throw on here. Now, sadly, since we're only going to be doing light armor blocks, this thing's going to wibble wobble all over the damn place. Ideally, what we would do is we would use heavy armor blocks. That way, we could produce some counter mass for the vibration of the drill. But we don't have that luxury right now. So I'm going to see if we can fit one of these on here like so, just so we have plenty of power. Planning for future updates, obviously. Actually, that's probably not the best idea. Yeah, let's just go with a couple of small ones. Just gotta keep those resources in mind. What was I looking for? A small reactor. We need some gyroscopes. Let's say probably at least 2 of them. At the very least. We're going to need to put an ore detector on here as well. But we'll worry about that momentarily. Let's go with, what do you think, 2 small reactors? I think that should be okay. Okay. Alright, so we're going to need some motors, some computers, some reactor parts. And we'll see what else from there. So I'm thinking that we might take a break from this just because finding enough platinum and cobalt and everything until we get the mining ship going is kind of a pain, and I have to turn the reactor up or the gravity generator up to do it, and that just wastes power. So I'm thinking we might go, if we see a business shipment or one of the mining ships float by, that we might go and commandeer us a vessel, and let you see how I do that. The fun part is just catching up to it. I usually just go out there in my suit, match its velocity, get in, and if it's one of the ones that's booby trap, try and locate the booby trap, and then, you know, pilot it home. If not, just hop in it and pilot it home, either way. And then, depending on what kind of ship it is, sometimes I leave it together, and then other times, if it's just crap, then, well, I'll pull it apart. We also need to start thinking about getting some turrets set up and some ammo for them to board off the meteorites. Because right now we're on the dark side of the asteroid, so we're not in too bad a shape. I did catch one stray come through right through the center while I was mining earlier. Luckily, it didn't really hit anything. It just hit the side of the roid, and that was the end of it. But yeah, that's definitely something we're gonna have to look at, is getting some guns set up post haste. So, all right, let's see. So we needed construction components, which I thought I had a bunch of. I'm gonna drop that in there for now. What do we need? We need metal grids, which I already have some. I do have some reactor components and motors. I do need more motors, so I need a bunch of those. So let's get some cooking. That should do for now. Oh, speaking of meteor strikes, I just heard some. Alright, so let's go and... Damn, that sounded like it was close. Grab that, grab some of those. What else do we need? Some displays. You know what would suck is if one of those came and hit our little ship that we're working on. That would have totally sucked. Okay, oh yeah, need more computers. Yep, definitely need more computers. So the gyros just need computers, the reactor parts. I need reactor components. And a few more computers. What do we need for the drill? Motors, small steel tube, computers, and that looks like it. Yep, okay, cool. Now that being said, let's go ahead and see if we can lay the framework for some of these thrusters that we're going to be needing here. Try to do this as cheaply as possible. So this is not going to be the best mining ship in the reverse, but it'll help immensely, I'm thinking, until we can get, get a full setup going. Alright, so we need a down thruster. We'll do that right here. Now we need some reverse thrust. Go with 2 for reverse. We will mount them here. 1 there. And 1 right there. Alright, so that's up, down, left, right, reverse, and now we just need to do some forward thrust. 1, 2, we'll do 3, 4. Yeah, that works for me. That works for me. Alright, so computers. We need computers. And reactor components. Computers. What else did I say we needed? I don't remember. Motors, wasn't it? Inventory. And look at that. Cool. Okay, so let's ditch a few of these. Alright, so let's go ahead and just... Small tubes. Dang it. Alright, small tubes it is. Oh, yeah, I did grab some heavy blocks. Oh well. Whatever. That helps. It'll help with the stability of the craft anyway. So, military mine layer. Don't see anything interesting on scan. To go kidnap, commandeer, whatever you want to call it. We will be doing that. I almost guarantee it, because yeah, we need definitely need some a boost here. Alright, look at that. We have a nuclear reactor. Where are the nuclear vessels? Nuclear vessels. I'm gonna have to take that one engine off so I can get to the gyro. Just realized that. So meteor strikes, what are you guys' thoughts? I've seen a lot of people say that they're too frequent on normal, that they need to be toned down or rebalanced somehow. Because even with the addition of the... damn, still need more computers. Even with the addition of the guns actually functioning and shooting them down, people say that they're just blowing through ammo way too fast. So that's still unbalanced. Metal tubes while I was here, didn't we? Small ones, I think. Do I have any small ones? Yeah, I do. Okay. So, yeah. The meteor strikes, I think they're pretty cool. They may be a little too frequent, but you know what? It just adds to the game. You have to kind of think about where you're going to place your base and, you know, how quickly you're going to be able to get defenses up, things like that. With building, you know, in an asteroid, I think it kind of reduces the risk a little bit. I mean, yeah, you're probably going to take a hit or two here or there, but overall, I think it's probably a safe bet to find a cave in an asteroid and make that home until you got a good setup and good supply of resources. So this is starting to come along pretty good. At least I think it is. You may have another opinion, but I say to you, okay. Alright, we got everything we need for the drill. The drill is golden. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to get these plates welded, get what we need to get the thrust going, stick a little bit of uranium in here, put an ore detector on it because I should have enough for that, and maybe a couple of lights wouldn't hurt. Because, you know, space is kind of dark. You know, whoever thought about making space dark, I'm just saying. Really? Really? Design flaw? Design flaw. Later on, I'd like to play with some gravity generators, see if we can set up maybe, because I don't know if the meteorites are affected by gravity or not. If one of you guys know if they are, please share the information, because I'd love to know, because I was thinking about maybe trying to set up some kind of meteorite defense grid using gravity generators once we get set up and going good. That way, you know, we can just kind of stop them in their tracks, maybe redirect them or something. I don't know how plausible it is, but we'll find out, unless I find out otherwise through comments. So yeah, comment, people. Let me know what you think. Okay, I'm going to finish the ship off, recharge my suit, finish the ship off, and then I'll be back, and we'll take it for a test spin. Alright, so we're just about done with the ship. I'm just welding a few more armor plates. And we'll throw some uranium in her and give her a test spin and see how it goes. I don't expect this to be all that great, to be perfectly honest. After all, it's just, I don't know. I'm used to, when I build these things, usually I've went and confiscated a few ships and you know, have some good resources to start with. Have quite a bit to start with usually. And usually set up a 8 drill monster. Okay, 14%. Yeah, we should be able to finish off a couple more of these blocks before we hit the oh crap, I'm gonna die level of energy. Usually, since we're so close, I'm not too worried until I hit like 4% or so. Then it's kind of like, crap. Of course, we are rapidly hitting that mark. Alright, let's go recharge. Grab some uranium, toss it in there, and get this thing underway. Okay. That's good enough. Good enough. Grab a little bit of, man, let's stow what we have on us right now. I got an ore detector on, put a couple of lights on it, and eventually I'm going to put a beacon on it, because it's usually good to have a beacon just in case something weird happens and, well, your ship ends up floating away. You can kind of chase after and find it a little easier. We're just going to grab 2 uranium ingots for now. Toss one on each side and hope that magic happens. Oops. There we go. One is the loneliest number. Cool. There be life. So this thing's very minimally armored at the moment, just kind of covering up the important bits and bobs. And, you know, for now. Later we will be doing a complete overhaul to this thing. But for now, this is what we'll have to do. Alright. Alright, let's see what we got here. So let's grab this. Let's look at our power levels. Ooh, that's kind of jerky. Hear those strikes. Well, the good news is, other than, really, what's going on here? I didn't put, that was dumb. That was really dumb. I didn't put any dorsal thrusters. Right. We're gonna have to fix that rather quickly. See if I can get this thing to stop. So we're moving that way. Let's switch her around. Cool. Okay, so we're just gonna hop out right here and fix this. Because, yeah, that's problematic. Cannot believe I forgot to put at least one dorsal thruster on here. Okay. Nobody forget where we parked. Okay. Alright, so I need 2 thrusters. Let's look at the recipe real quick. One of the cool things is, oh yeah, we got steel plates, which, so we're not gonna need that. We're only gonna need 2 of these. And that is the timer telling me I should stop recording, but you know what? Don't really have time to stop recording. We need to get this going. Like, now. Okay. What else did I need? Computer, I think. And I think that's it. Alright, let's switch back in the first person. It's a little easier to place parts. And we need to drag a thruster down here. Come on, play nice with the placement, please, and thank you. There we go. Alright, so we need some construction components, and then we're good. Man, I seriously cannot believe I did that. Alright, so that was enough to get them working, it looks like. So let's test this. Yes, good. Alright, let's take this back over here. Wow. I think one gyroscope would have been good enough. You know what, let's go ahead and turn one of these off, because... yeah. Ah, yeah, that's much better. Now, I do have thruster damage turned off at the moment. That way we don't, you know, tear up anything when we land. I should maybe think about putting another landing gear on here, maybe. Okay, let's put this crap up, grab a couple of construction components, and what we need, like, yeah, 100 works. It's overkill, but you know what? Who cares, right? Alright, let's just finish these thrusters off real quick and make sure they're golden. And hold on, that's one of my buddies on Steam. Let me respond to him real quick. Okay, so let us jump in here. Fire up the good old reactor by hitting Y, not W. Release the landing gear by hitting P. And go dig into a rock. Is that uranium? Tell me that's uranium right there. Okay. I will be right back. The wife is looking at me like, oh god, something's wrong. So I'm going to pause right here. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. All right, let's dig in here. Get some of this, because it is indeed uranium. Oh, gosh. And wow, this thing is hard to control. Little dabble, do ya? Well, this is, it's working. That's the good news. So we'll be able to get some of this uranium and not have to worry about running out of power. And this will make resource collection a little bit easier. Obviously, we're going to have to do something here because, wow, this is kind of hard to control. The heavy armor blocks are definitely going to make a huge difference with this, I think. Let's go ahead and head back over to the platform and see how much uranium we managed to collect, shall we? Now, of course, once we really get going, I'm going to set up a whole system that way we don't have to unload manually, which will be nice. We'll be able to just pull over something, drop it, and start dropping it into a collector, which will feed directly into the refinery. Alright, landing gear's locked, reactor off, and jetpack off. What do we got? I'll make a little bit of uranium. Alright, so we got a little mining ship built, so we are good to go. Got some uranium collected now, so we won't run out of power quite as fast. And I think this is where I'm going to call it for now. Sorry, it was kind of a short episode, but it was after what happened between last episode. Man, I really wish I'd caught all that on camera because it was nuts. Oh, look at that, a business shipment. Those have uranium on them. Suit energies at full. Tell you what, let's go run out there and see if we can snag that ship and get it back home. Because, yeah, they usually have somewhere around 11 kg of uranium on them, and that's something that we definitely need to keep as much of as possible. So what I do is I head toward the general direction, as you see now, and I kill my inertial dampeners, get up to max speed, and just start zooming out there. Alright, so because this is a kind of a long process where I'm just going to be floating in space, I'm going to cut the video until we get closer to it, and when I start catching up to it, I'll pick the video back up and you can see how exactly I capture these things, if you don't know already, that is. Alright guys, back in a few. Alright, the ship is coming into view, as you can see. So now is go time. This is where we need to kind of catch up to its trajectory, figure that out, and get in there. Alright, so here it comes. I'll turn my dampeners back on just until I get a track on this thing. Turn them back off. So the tricky part really is just matching the trajectory of the ship. So once we get to it, we're golden. I don't think I'm going to bother actually capturing it. I am just going to loot the shipment. So, yeah, when it gets to where it's going, they're going to be missing a little bit of stuff, but that's okay. So we really don't need the ship itself. I'm just more interested in the resources that are in it. Okay, what do we got in here? See, cobalt, silicone, and uranium. 12. What else we got? Some detector components, reactor components, construction parts. None of the rest of this I'm actually too interested in.
Thanks for checking out my video. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share it with your friends and family. And until next time, have some fun, and I'll see you later.